Hi, it's Michelle Turner. I'm doing a video response to someone that I've been emailing with, so bear with me, but maybe you can learn from it. One of the things when you're working with a child, particularly with cerebral palsy on the belly, but also just in any kind of lessons, first of all, don't count. I know we like to count, do push-ups, we count. A younger mind sets up counting with the movement, and that's not how we learn. We learn by variation. We learn by, oh, here's my hand and this is what it's doing, and that I could sway from side to side. Now, this is something that a vestibular system with cerebral palsy doesn't have. So note, first of all, when you see a child completely in extension, if it's so tight like this, to bring the arm up and just play with it on yourself. When you're like this, and again, you can see where the vestibular system is really doesn't know any kind of balance or falling in it, because the legs actually rise versus just lying down. See, if my legs are lying down, I can move my arm up. If everything is so engaged to bring the arm into that position, so you need to deal with that first. So again, it's just not a rhythm of 1, 2, 3, 4. You want to just allow, so just bringing the one hip up and just allow just that balance to happen. When you have cerebral palsy, again, like this, where has the system even, when I'm like this, I can't move my pelvis at all in that position. So it's not about the outcome. And the outcome that I mean, adults, we learn with tangible outcomes. Meaning, and I'm just going to keep moving the hip, I'll try dieting for 5 months, and if I don't lose 20 pounds, I have a goal, I have a tangible outcome. Playing the piano is just too hard to conceive after 40 because I'm old. It's, again, everything is based off of tangible outcomes. Well, when you're a kid, there's no such thing. There's no such thing. Look at the baby behind, in the video, and she's just, because that's what she's learning. Look, I can do all of this with my head up, and now she's getting to here, but she's not falling down. She's not, so everything's just nice and easy, successful, and back and forth. And that's what, even though your child is older, you want to start bringing into his life just those little things that just haven't happened before. Just this easy, the chest will start to soften and back and forth. And again, notice if it's like this, and it'll habitually happen maybe when it's a startle or first into the position, but even if it's just a gentle touch, allowing that to come down, because what up until now too, the head has only learned by brute force how to stay up, even like this, versus that lifting the head up and bringing it around, and that'll come as the belly releases and the spine can flex more and come up to those kind of things. So that way, if the head's freer and the hips freer, you can start incorporating those kind of lessons and look at it more like developmental movement versus developmental milestones. So it doesn't automatically have to go right into the all fours. So now in all fours, because the hip has not learned first how to just variate. So you can do it different ways where, again, the spine is flexing, which would bring the head maybe more down. And just all those little fun variations. But as the system learns that, oh my gosh, I'm going to fall, is not going to happen, and they're more stable, and then you'll see the system respond in that way.